There's no possible way that if you stay surrounded by your same circle, you're going to elevate. The second you get around people who make more money, who lift more weight, who live by a standard that is different, they don't drink, they don't do drugs, they're focused on their health, their appearance, their aesthetics. How the fuck do you think you're going to be able to not elevate? You're around people who their only goal is elevation in all ways. That's what's going to happen to you. If you're around people who don't even look at that shit, like these weird hills have eyes motherfuckers online who are in some stupid ass state saying it's not about aesthetics and looking good, but they're just wandering around in the forest and just enjoying life for themselves, how the fuck is that going to elevate you? You're going to feel okay hiding from everything. Motherfuckers just go hide because they don't want to compete. I came to Miami to compete, motherfucker. Said, I'm at the highest level. Who's got this? Who will run this highest level with me? Who can? And the people that choose to will elevate. There's people that are at a higher level than me that won't operate at the level because their ego will get in the way. They'll just sit there and spend all their energy on why we need these cars, why we would rent places, why we would do all this stuff. This shit that we live this way isn't grandpa's old method. The way we're living, building a social media presence, building a brand, all these expenses, it's not a standard business. The profit margin is so crazy on this type of business that you have to expense certain shit like this. And why would you spend the expense money on ads like all these other people when what you look for in life isn't ads? I don't buy from ads. I buy from people that have the life I want. And the life that I want, people have to take risks to get. A lot of people will have fucking 100 million in an account and never buy a Bugatti. I don't want to be that guy. I want to be the guy who will get anything he wants whenever he wants and I actually live and apply an abundance mindset. Fuck it. I don't care. I wanted it, so I got it, and I'll go get it again if I need to. Zero stress, zero negativity. Do you guys realize that if you ever have a negative feeling inside you about anything financial, the universe will separate these two things. So, quantum theory alone is this. Here's an outcome you want, which is this car or this lifestyle. But you have a negative feeling about it. The universe doesn't care about the discrepancies of this. It just knows that this outcome you want, you have a negative feeling about, so it will separate the two. The people who win this life, they see that and they only feel positive about it like a kid who sees a Lambo. He doesn't see the bills. He doesn't see the lack of security. He doesn't see that he's going to look like he's materialistic. He just is like, that is a dope car. I would want that car. That's how you have to live like a kid again. You guys cannot have negative feelings toward outcomes you want. That's why the universe keeps you from it. That's like women who will never have a good relationship because they're always thinking something negative is going to happen. They're always playing out the negative chain of events. And it's like, I always went into everything positive. Like, oh no, this could totally work. I don't care that she has kids and there's baggage and this and that. I totally could make it work. I did make it work. The people didn't make it work because they had a negative view of their past experiences and they brought them into the new one. It's okay. This can be unlearned. It's okay. And it's totally okay to be anything you are right now. But now, starting at this moment, you have to be honest and think about if you have any negative energy towards an outcome you want, to get rid of it. Any negative energy you have towards an outcome you want, get rid of it. You can't spend any of your energy building up a negative scenario. You'll create it. The law of exposure is the realest shit. Law of attraction is the realest shit. I never think negatively about any of this, any of it. I always go back to the work and say, that's what I'm drawn to anyways. That's what I love anyways. And the work gets this outcome. And I'm never opposed to the outcome. I'm never opposed to a jet fucking mansions everywhere, the most money, the craziest lifestyle, the most bills ever. I'm not opposed to that if it grows to that. It just has to grow into this. But I'll never have a negative feeling towards the work that builds a business like this. So I'll do the work, and as stuff becomes a viable option, I'll take it. And if it's not a viable option anymore, I'll still love the work. And if I love the work, I'll create more viable options. Like more options that are optimal for what I want. And if one day I decide I just don't even want to do it no more, I still won't create a negative scenario about it. It'll be, I love that shit while I had it. I just not really drawn to it anymore. I'm focused on this now. There just has to be only positive focus on what you wish to create. That's it. No negative focus on what you don't want. People spend most of their day negatively focusing and spending negative energy on stuff they don't want. That's psychotic. If you don't want anything to do with it, you don't even think about it. If you don't like Bugattis and Miami lifestyle and muscles and veins and being ripped and this dope shit, and you like the wilderness, then don't even pay any attention to Miami and put all your positive energy into the goddamn wilderness. The fuck is the matter with you people? But the fact that you do even react towards my lifestyle means that your deficiency bothers you. I'm not bothered by a deficiency in not traveling a lot. Like someone wrote me the other day, what a pathetic life. You don't even get to travel because your drug charges and shit. First off, that's not true. I don't travel because I don't want to, and I love where I'm at. I love what I do every day. I love my program. I don't need to travel. Like Aurelius said, anyone who needs to travel is actually empty looking for something, and I'm not looking for shit. The guy said, the most richest people love to travel because the experiences and da-da-da. They're mostly dumb, drunk losers who are traveling everywhere to just overindulge. I'm staying stationary to progress. Look, the biggest thing is that as a rule, adversity reveals genius and prosperity hides it. So no matter what, even if I'm thriving, I still want as much adversity in my day as possible, the adversity that causes growth. Let's go! Love you guys.